Back to that radar and zooming into New Brunswick. It was wild around there around lunchtime. That's where Eyewitness News reporter Anthony Johnson is covering the aftermath. Anthony.
Lee, I heard you talk about the intensity. It hit here around 11:15 this morning. We're standing on the corner of Drift and Weldon. You can see they're still pumping water out of a parking lot that is pretty much still underwater. Intense rain hitting this area. It only took 30 minutes, but it caused a lot of damage. Drift Street lived up to its name as several vehicles drifted in deep water following a massive rainstorm. Yes, this happened in a flash.
It happened so fast. Honestly, it was like the rain was just like a white wall. And then it just all of a sudden like a river just going. I saw all the cars facing a different way and it just happened so fast.
Vehicles were lifted and turned by the force of the water. The owners had parked this morning only to come back to an unbelievable sight.
My car was underwater?
Residents of this house were forced to evacuate as the water rose. A woman living in the house lost her 3-month-old when he slipped out of her arms while trying to escape. Her husband didn't want to show his face, but shares the dramatic story as the boy swallowed water when he was under and was rushed to the hospital.
And then all my kids started crying. They were calling me crying. They were scared. And then one of my daughters called me that her mom slipped, that she was almost drowning as well.
The water line shows the flood went over the hoods of vehicles. It was a sight that shocked the owners when they saw their cars for the first time.
My car is completely underwater. If you open it, it's flooded up into the steering wheel. The lights are on, the trunk is open, my car is flipped around the other way. I wasn't even parking in that direction.
There were several rescues that took place in New Brunswick, as the city was the latest target of this summer's wicked weather.
The Middlesex County Sheriff's Department, whose court building is located next to Drift Street, was able to effect rescues of 4 children and 3 adults from the Drift Street area.
Yeah, and another child was rescued from a car over on New Street. So a lot of rain in this area, very intense, all in a short period of time. And to tell you the truth, the skies look pretty ominous over us right now. So more rain could hit this area. That's what Lee was talking about. Luckily, everybody made it out okay. As for that little child that was taken to the hospital, we talked to his father, and his father said he should be all right.